Good morning, people of TikTok. I am playing with some makeup today and I thought I would do my base on camera. We're going to start with the e.l.f. Hydro Primer. This is the grip primer. I am a man with texture and whatever helps me hide any flaws that I have on my face, especially the pores and all the texture, then I'm going to use. Now we're going in with the NARS Pot Concealer. I do have a lot of like pigmentation around my mouth and stuff where I shave and also around my neck. So we're just going to cover some of that up. All right, we are back and this is where we are. I look a little bit crazy, but just trust the process. We've got this Revlon Color Stay Full Coverage Foundation in the shade 210. I'm just going to apply it with a beauty blender because that's the best way I find my foundation applied. All right, foundation is done. Now we're going in with concealer. This is W7 Concealer Oh So Sensitive in the shade Porcelain. I just do 3 dots under my eyes on each side, and then I do some on the forehead, a little chook foot. And then instead of powder, a lot of people use powder, but I don't because I've got texture. I just do a little baking with concealer on my cheeks as well. I don't use powder because of the texture of my face, and I just find concealer works better for me. These Morphe brushes are great for concealer, especially when you're a bit Asian like me. I've got like that extra bit of skin on the inner corner of my eye. I find it very hard to get the concealer in with a beauty blender, so I just use these little Morphe brushes. Then I go in with a beauty blender and I do the rest of my face, blending out all the concealer. And then once the forehead's done, I go in on my cheeks, and that is concealer all blended out. Now we're going in with my pressed powder. This is from Maybelline, the Fit Me pressed powder in the shade 120, Classic Ivory. I like to go in with a powder puff and blend out the excess on the back of my hand before I go in under my eye, just like this. I like a matte finish, so I powder my full face, but I always start with a little powder puff under my eye and press in the product because that's where I crease the most. And then also the forehead area and then around the mouth. And then for the rest of the face, I go in with a brush. So let me quickly do that and I'll be right back. All right, face is powdered. Now we're going in with bronzer. This is from Australis and they just launched it, the Fresh and Flawless Bronzer, and I love it. It's so affordable, $15.95, great amount of product. Just gonna put that on the temples of the forehead. They also do have a blush version of this. This is the shade Delulu. Smaller pans, but very, very pigmented, so you don't need as much. We're just gonna apply it with this little Kmart brush as well. Very pigmented, so we're just gonna go light at first and then build up the shape. Very affordable, $13.95 full price. And now we're going in with brows. This is a W7 Browsome little brow gel. Again, very affordable. I don't really like doing my brows. They are my least favorite thing to do. So I just quickly do my brows and then just call it a day. It's just a quick little brush through and we call it a day. We're gonna go in with highlighter. This is the Revolution Pro Sculpt and Glow highlighter palette. I picked this up for $10 when it was on sale. This is what it looks like. We're gonna go into this shade, which is the shade Light, and we're just gonna pick it up with this fluffy Artist Couture highlighter brush. Tap off the excess. We're just going to apply it on the face everywhere highlighter normally goes. Look how pretty that is. Again, there is a darker shade in this palette, but I don't go for that one just because it is a little too dark for me. All right, guys, and this is the final look. Eyeshadow is all on. I did 2 different eyes using the new palette that I'm filming for my YouTube channel. I'm really, really happy with the way it turned out. But with that, guys, I'm going to love and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. All my love. Bye.